Hello my friends, this is Paul and welcome to A Calm Touch of Fantasy. We are reviewing House of Chains by Steven Erikson. This book is really a continuation of Dead House Gates, the second book in the series. A lot of the people that were in Dead House Gates are in House of Chains, but the events that happened in Memories of Ice really impact House of Chains, but it's mostly the characters from Dead House Gates. Now, for me to have a summary of this book would just completely give you a bunch of spoilers for the previous books. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about some of the characters that you can find in House of Chains, and then you can decide if Malazan might be a book series that you would like, just based off of the characters. Okay, so there's this one character. He is huge. He is a lot bigger than the other characters. He is a different race, and he has this huge sword made of wood, but the sword is super strong and can cut through anything, and he actually attacks an entire town of people. And he almost kills everybody in the entire town. One guy versus like thousands of people. The guy is ridiculous. There's a girl. She is the new leader of this huge army, and she's untested, but she has this magic sword that dispels any magic that's used against her. There are these two little children. They are called Wiccans. They can do magic. They're warlocks, and they're creepy. There is this assassin. He's amazing. When he kills people, he leaves a little pearl next to the body. There is this woman. She is the head of all these specific military people in this specific area, and she is friends with the assassin, and she's on this quest with the assassin to assassinate someone, and this is the first time she's ever done anything like this. There's this guy. He's hilarious. He likes to throw dynamite. He likes to blow stuff up. He likes to joke around and have fun. But there's this guy. He just became a god. He has no idea he is a god, but he has this huge sword. There is this demon. He was trapped there for forever, and he finally got freed. He was trapped for like 2 millennia. Who knows what he's going to do? There's this woman. She is possessed by the whirlwind goddess, and she is trying to have her revenge on everybody. There's this mage. He is a super creep. He can create shadows out of nothing and have the shadows attack people. There are all these giant dogs that attack people, and they're huge, giant dogs. There's this guy. He has ghost hands. He has no hands, but they're actually like a ghost hand, and he can use them. There is this other assassin. He is amazing. He has this special dagger that can stop magic, and he has these gems that can summon demons to attack people for him. One of his demons killed an entire camp in like 5 minutes. There's this unlikely pair of friends. One is this undead guy that is going to live forever, but he is a renegade from his own people that are being hunted by his own people. This other guy is supposed to be his enemy, but they become friends because they save each other, and they just kind of walk around and talk, and they're just a great duo of characters. There's this guy and his girlfriend. The girlfriend used to be possessed by a god, and she has all the skills that the patron of assassins used to have. And the guy loves her. There is this patron of assassins. He is awesome. He has a rope. He can whip people and kill people instantly with a rope. He just like goes like cha cha cha, and just everyone dies. There is this other god. He has all these hounds, 7 hounds, and they can all attack. There is this guy that can meld into the shadows and show up in any shadows. And he keeps hiding. He keeps hiding from his wife. His wife is actually a giant spider. The giant spider can turn into a woman or the spider, but they can never find each other because the husband is always hiding from his wife. They use fire magic. They use ice magic. They use shadow magic. They use darkness magic. They use light magic. They use a ton of different magic. So those are basically the things that you would find in House of Chains, a Malazan book. What's different about this Malazan book from the others? It has a strong POV with Karsa. This is a large guy that is pretty brutal. He's a barbarian. He likes to kill people. And in House of Chains, Erikson follows him quite a bit, more so than other characters in other books. And so we get to have this great character development with this one character. I love the assassins in this series. The assassins are amazing. The reason why I read Malazan are the assassins and the gods. They are so cool. It's just a lot of fun to read. They do things that in other books I wish they would do with assassins, making them almost superhuman in abilities, their agility, their way that they can read the situation and do the correct thing all the time. They're just so much fun. They're so smart, they're so skilled, and you can tell that they really trained really hard to become the person that they are, and I really like that. Anyways, I really liked this book a lot. I didn't love it. It's one of those epic fantasy books where the entire book is a huge payoff for the end with like this huge battle, and so it was just a really long book, even though I really liked it. But there's like 800 pages of build-up for a 200-page battle, and the build-up is just too much. There's just too much pages for the build-up, and that's the only downside of this whole thing, even though I really enjoyed it a ton. I gave the plot a 3, the characters a 4, the world building a 5, the writing style a 4. I love Steven Erikson's writing style. It's just so rich, and there are so many words that he uses that I don't even know. So I'm always looking up words that he uses. He just has very rich dialogue, addiction, vocabulary, and he's just a fantastic writer. And then I gave the heart and mind aspect, which I'm changing to reaction, to a 3. I didn't really connect to it really too emotionally, but I use my intellect while reading this quite a bit, because when you read the Malazan books, you have to be a very active reader. You cannot be a passive reader whatsoever. So if anything during this review made you think that maybe the Malazan series is something you might want to check out, the first book is Gardens of the Moon. Check out the Malazan books. Multiple POVs, insane world building, and it's just ridiculously complex, but so rewarding. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. Please look at the written review below and like, subscribe, and comment below. Thanks so much.